How do you work on yourself? Well, for me, everything pretty much is through my tight spot. This weekend was one that was bad enough. It was on Saturday, moved furniture. I had something on my head, kind of moved my head in a weird way. And then I felt that tissue all the way down into my shoulder blade fire up and get really, really tight, knotted almost instantly. So it was to a point even I thought in my head, jeepers, I might need a chiropractor on this one because it felt like something just rammed out of place. And so I wanted to share with you what I did on Saturday. I do it again today because it's an every other day application. Even after Saturday, I didn't feel amazing, but I knew I needed to give it time to heal after working the tissue. So now we're about 48 hours off that time frame, and it's it's the appropriate time to reapply. So basically for setup, all I do is take my extension piece and then angle off the large wrap to the side. So I just go to the right because I'm working my right shoulder, and then I take my attachment. You can see the little box here. I take and move the attachment off to the right as well. That gets it further up my trap. So then I say it's just like using a towel. So I'm going to take this and then go up behind, and then that wrap automatically comes to the other side. So now I can take that attachment and really pick where I want to be placing it. So if I know exactly where the spot is, should be fairly simple to get that strapped on. So all I do is take and I just start by getting it set a little bit. Then I'm gonna adjust it. I'm gonna pull this in different directions, maybe different ways. And then when I feel that it's really pushing on that spot, which it is, then I can go ahead and bring my handle up to the front, okay? And you can kind of see that's sitting right on my shoulder. Then I just take and pump it up. So as I pump, I feel that pressure building into the bag back there, or the bladder, and it's going to start getting more and more pressure as I go. I can adjust the placement of it just a little bit as it sits here, so it's not like you have to have it perfect on the first shot or the first go. But then once I've got a good, decent pressure, then I can kind of move. Okay, right there, I feel it really good. So all I want to do is kind of hold that into place, and then now I can create movement with that pressure directly on that muscle tissue. So I say all the time, muscle tissue that's dysfunctional, it's either not contracting or relaxing the right way. So it doesn't take a lot to make muscle dysfunctional. This helps to restore those neural pathways, okay? It gets the brain to communicate to the muscle tissue. This is what contract feels like, but that's what relax feels like. Contract, relax, and I can work just through range of motion, restoring function to the muscle, because functional muscle tissue is not going to create painful problems, okay? So then when I get done with that, so I'm going to do more work today with it, but I just wanted to share it and show you. So I'm going to take just a little bit of pressure out, and now I can take and move this to a new spot. So I'm going to come all the way up on top of my shoulder, right into my trap. And this is the one that typically you kind of just want an elbow to dig into that, which we have attachments for that. One looks just like an elbow, a nice pyramid that can create plenty of change. Okay, so then once I get that placed, again, same thing, I'm gonna start pumping and filling that bladder, that air bladder in here, and it's gonna push deeper and deeper. And so already I'm up to about 100 on my pressure gauge. That's where I'm gonna hold it for a little bit. But now I just do the same thing. I work through that range of motion, trying to get that tissue to loosen up as I work. And I mean, I can feel that from my shoulder at the point that it's on all the way up my neck into the back of my head. So I know that's a part of the issue of what's making my neck even stiff or sore, is this muscle all the way down here is restricting it, okay? So there's a lot of different work that you can do with tight spot. It's just my way of doing the work to myself that I would do to anybody else on my table. So I hope you find this helpful. If you are interested in getting a tight spot, just reply to me, let me know. We'll get you all hooked up. We've got a special deal going for all of October, where I'll even walk you through how to use this for your most important parts. because we want it to be effective. We want it to be something that you can use and actually change your life. So thanks. Have a great day.